Hello there, my name's Ms.RedNebula and welcome back to the Stanley Parable. I've got my good friend SneakyBunyip here with me, and we are going to continue this. Like I said in the last one, SneakyBunyip is writer and co-creator for Cannon Fodder Comics, which can be found at cannonfodder.net. I realized that I probably should have said something about the fact that they do, like, Star Wars related fan comics. So if that's something you guys are...
for a long time in one spot. It's part of the game. He likes to see how long he can go without dying. So far, he's doing excellent. And if he just stays right where he is, I'm sure he'll keep up that good momentum. Let's observe the genius at work.
Stanley Parable being a little passive-aggressive during intros.
Wow. Thank you, Mr. Voice. All right, I'm pausing you until you start sniping at me on the pause screen. What on earth was I just saying?
Hello, I'm SneakyBunyip.
She writes for an awesome Star Wars fanfic comic kind of. It's really cool. Go check it out. I'll put a link in the description. You guys know the drill. Okay, so we're back to the Stanley Parable getting sniped at by the narrator, and let's... You know what? I might just stand here forever and win this game. Let's see what's going on. There are now papers strewn all over the floor.
You could close the door if you wanted to.
I think I've got a message. I want to listen to my message.
Someone's saying hi.
Type things on the keyboard. I want to talk to my beloved wife. I can close the door and close myself in?
But Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure. What if he had to make a decision? What if
Right.
a crucial outcome fell under his responsibility? He had never been trained for that.
Nope.
No. This couldn't go anywhere except badly. The thing to do now, Stanley thought to himself, is to wait. Nothing will hurt me. Nothing will break me. In here I can be happy forever. I will be happy.
I'm happy.
Stanley waited. Hours
Waiting?
passed. Then days.
Oh.
Had years gone by?
Probably.
He no longer had the ability to tell. But the one thing he knew for sure, beyond any doubt, was that if he waited long enough, the answers would come. Eventually, someday, they would arrive. Soon, very soon now, this will end. He will be spoken to. He will be told what to do.
Okay.
Now
Right.
it's just a little bit closer. Now
I think
even
it's only been
closer.
like 2 seconds.
Here it comes.
Oh.
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 Congratulations.
He told me to close the door.
It was a mere suggestion.
Oh,
a gentle...
What if I do it again?
Oh dear. I don't know, actually. That's a good question.
But Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure.
Oh,
What if he had
alright.
to
You
make
can
a
also
decision?
escape and
What if
do
a crucial outcome fell under
you
his
don't want to hear this again.
responsibility? He had
Oh,
never
that's true.
Yeah. Begin the game again.
Oh, but does it start with all of the stuff strewn all over
Yeah,
the
the
floor?
cool thing is you can do begin the game again and it'll remember
Okay,
that.
cool.
Sort of like Undertale, but less
Ah.
flowy, stocky.
But it's... Oh, but it's not.
Oh, yeah, that is random. The
Oh,
papers on the
okay.
ground is random every time.
Okay, I thought that was some kind of, like, progressive thing that was going on.
Nothing's progressive in this game.
All right, well, I've got a couple of things that I'm...
Sitting there, Stanley wondered to himself. Minutes? Days? Centuries? Did something
Yes.
crucial happen while my senses were turned? He made a note to be more careful with time from now on.
I was in there for centuries. Wait, can I have a flying car yet? Let me out. Let me out. Ah. This does not let me randomly do stupid stuff. I don't like it. Who farted?
I like that his job is only sharpening a pencil, I guess.
I guess so.
Employee
It's like
432, it's his only task, huh?
Wow, I want that job.
Yeah.
I want to be paid to do that. All right. Okay, what am I doing this time? Walking past all the stuff I've seen, I'm so paranoid about there being stuff around corners, too.
When Stanley
Screw
came
you.
to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
Didn't even hesitate.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
I don't even want to do that.
Wow. Yes, this room. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
No, he didn't. Oh, I forgot about that door, though.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
I really want to drive a forklift. Okay.
Do you want
I
a
wanna go over
suggestion,
there.
or do you want to just keep going how you go?
Well, my plan was I wanted to jump off and see what was through that door.
I think that's a good plan.
Okay. Is that what the suggestion was going to be?
that's interesting. I think you should...
okay.
Yeah, that's totally what I was going to suggest.
Okay.
You can also die if you
Look,
want.
Stanley,
But...
I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy,
So
really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story... What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you?
You blew me
I don't know
up!
how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
Danger! Danger everywhere!
Narrator's just trying to help. You're so ungrateful.
I am. I'm a terrible person.
He hasn't even prepped this place yet.
2B1. It should be like 0B1, then it'd be OB1.
Disney won't let you.
Oh, you're right. Oh, demonetized, even though I don't have ads on. Well, but that brings us back to the comics. So there's that. Okay, I'm at 2B3. I have no choice.
You're just breaking rules all over the place.
Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Very well.
Oh, thank God you are willing to listen to me. You see that I really have wanted you to be happy all this time.
You blew me
The
up.
problem is all these choices. The two of us always trying to get somewhere that isn't here. Running and running and running, just the way you're doing right now. Don't you see that it's killing us, Stanley? I wanted to stop. We would both be so much happier if we just stopped.
No.
And I think I have a solution. Here, let me show you.
It's a funny circle.
But I don't like that.
Yes, that is. Look how inviting.
That's-
Soothing.
That looks like Doom.
That's ambiance.
Is the other one Doom?
No, see that one? Oh, that one's way better. You're
Oh
right.
yeah, no,
Yeah.
I think I see a very, very tiny rainbow and a butterfly.
That's 100% what I see.
Geronimo! But, I was still walking, and then I wasn't. And
What do we want? What are we looking for?
I don't know. Is that the butterfly? Ooh.
Here. Yes. Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it?
That's
If
Spaceship
we
Earth.
just stay right here, right in this moment with this place, Stanley, I think I feel happy. I actually feel happy.
I'm not sure I believe you.
I feel happy. You don't feel happy?
I feel like I'm being psychoanalyzed.
No, that's just the wind.
Ooh, it's doing stuff. Ooh.
Now look at that. That's not psychoanalyzing at all.
This is definitely the drugs. This is just kind of the modus operandi of this game. Make you feel like you're on drugs.
Drugs?
Can I just step off the edge? Oh. Oh, come on. You won't let me commit suicide. Game.
He's happy, you're
this
happy.
is like Spaceship Earth, though, when you get to the very top of it. I mean, have you gotten to go to Epcot ever?
I don't think I've ever played that.
No, the Epcot Center in Florida.
Epcot Center. Okay,
yeah.
I'm like, I don't know what game that is.
It would make an awesome game, really. Now it's inside of the big golf ball at the front of Epcot there's a ride inside of it. When you get to the very top, it's just the big dome at the top of it, and it's all done like stars, and you see the Earth rise up. Oh, it's really, really cool.
That sounds awesome.
Like, it's actually really emotional.
Like this?
Yes.
This gives me a emotion.
I had an emotion, and then it kind of faded like the stars.
No, it's coming back. There we go.
Oh, okay.
Different emotions now.
It's, how do you pronounce that? Bake?
Huh? Who?
Like when you take a photo and there's lights in the background, but they just come out all fuzzy.
Unfocused is what that's called.
Oh, there's like Bokeh, I think, is how it's spelled. But I don't know if it's Bake or Bake. It's not Baka. I'm going down here.
No, wait. Where are you going?
Oh, all right then. There you go. I'm very accommodating to Mr. Voice.
You are. You're being very nice to him, considering he blew you up once.
Well, I mean, that was
the past. You forgiven him?
Well, sorry, Mr. Voice. You made us happy very briefly.
Stay away from those stairs. If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset. We'll lose all of this.
I don't know if you sound sincere.
He sounds pretty panicked.
But if I die, why would going upstairs make me die?
Please, no, Stanley, let me stay here. Don't take this from me.
Okay, now you're getting under my skin. Stop that. Oh. What about the door?
Please, Stanley, think about what you're doing.
Yeah, but I went back in the room and he didn't seem to care, so...
He was enjoying himself.
Geronimo again! Oh. Ew.
Oh, thank God. You lived.
What?
You had me worried there for a moment. Now, can we please get back to the other room?
No.
No, what are you doing, Stanley? Please, I'm asking you not to take this away from me. I can't go back to what I was before.
I'm dragging myself up here on broken legs.
Stanley?
Ow.
Let's go back to the other room. Can you do that for me?
Okay. I'm just gonna limp.
Perhaps you can. Perhaps you finally see what I'm talking about.
Wow.
My God. Is this really how much you dislike my game?
Yep.
That you'll throw yourself from this platform over and over to be rid of it? You were literally willing to kill yourself to keep me from being happy. Am I reading the situation correctly? Or maybe you're just getting a kick out of it.
I am.
I don't know anymore. I just wanted us to get along. But I guess that was too much to ask.
You blew me up!
Like you wanted to make a choice after all. Do you actually want to stay alive? Or are you just teasing me?
Oh, back in the room. There you go.
Aww.
It's very nice. Oh, the stars are back. That's good.
Yeah, it's good.
I mean, he doesn't... If I come in here, he just doesn't care anymore, so...
He's quietly being happy.
I don't buy it. How many times do I have to jump off this thing? My God, how many stories up is that? Like 3 stories up and you've survived it 3 times. Oh, now I'm getting the silent treatment. Okay.
it
Oh.
over.
Oh.
It's going to restart, isn't it?
It is.
I'm going back.
Oh.
Aw. So ruthless.
Aw, now I
He
feel
never
bad.
blew you up once.
Well, I mean, but he did.
Oh, that's right, he did.
I'm back. I'm back. My God, I'm going home. Yay. Oh.
Oh, I don't.
How long was I sitting there? Stanley wondered to himself.
How long
Minutes?
was I sitting?
Days? Centuries? Did something crucial happen while my senses were turned? He made a note to be more careful with time from now on. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
It's an awesome
The lounge
lounge.
was sublime, a work of art. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
I still haven't taken that door,
You haven't.
but I still want to go up here.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I
can't
think
go down
perhaps
there,
we've
can
gotten
I?
off on the wrong foot here.
I don't know.
I'm not your enemy, really,
have to
I'm not.
see.
I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be but in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone
Well.
thinks you are very powerful.
I am. So there.
Good job. We're very proud of you.
All right.
All of his co-workers were
Who
gone.
saw that coming?
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
Like,
Perhaps he
sometimes
would
jumping
see
off
Mr.
something
Miller.
to your death is actually jumping off something to your death.
It is.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Standing now in this incredible room,
That's a
Stanley for
super
the
nice
first time
plant.
understood true happiness. Then the feeling went away, and he felt sad again. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
I got used to the controls finally. I thought he was kind of sliding around a
Stanley was
bit.
so
And...
bad at following
Yeah, it's a lot
directions,
smoother
it's
now.
incredible
Yeah.
he wasn't fired years ago.
All right, let's go back here.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing in your
Really,
trust
I'm
in someone else can
not.
be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been... What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why?
Yep.
I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a
Alrighty.
chance. Now listen carefully, this is important.
Skylights.
Stanley walked through the red door. Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door. I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door. All right,
Yes!
fine, go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you.
I love this one.
Oh,
You
this
see?
is...
There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place.
Oh.
Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you wanted? Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you?
Yep.
Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing. Because this is what you wanted to see. Help
It
me here,
was.
Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see?
Dragons.
Skill trees? Work
Tell me
with
about the
me. You've
griffins.
given me absolutely nothing so far.
Griffins.
Tell you what, let me take a stab in the dark at a new design and you can give me some feedback.
No, we want
There
Griffin.
we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
I'm still caught on the Griffins.
Okay, but tell me about the Griffins. And then Griffins?
Poor Wynn is just like, oh my god, this is supposed to be the person who's going to be saving Thetis. We're doomed.
Just starry-eyed.
Bloody Grey Wardens.
Hopeless.
You know, I've had the biggest desire lately to actually go back and just play Dragon Age Origins again. Because out of all of them, it's still the best.
It's timeless. It really is.
It's such a good game. I was listening to the soundtrack in the workroom the other day, and it's just like, yeah, this is good. Ooh, it's all nice and untextured place.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here.
Watch this go back to the devs, and they're just like, oh.
Aw.
Or I could say 5. Please rate your experience on a scale of 1 to 5.
Of that third door. I mean, you have one option.
Just of the third door.
Yeah, just of the act of walking through that third door to here. How would you rate that experience?
I feel a little neutral about it. I think I'm just going to have to give it a 3.
Okay.
Oh, of course. A 3. Really? Maybe next time we can get you to form an actual opinion, you know? Any level of critical thinking or engagement with your surroundings. Does that sound good? Think we can do that? Yes? Wonderful.
Oh, I was going to give you an extra star for the snark.
Previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
Oh. Leaderboard. Oh, beautiful.
Let's see where you are at here. I don't see you.
Nope.
See?
Oh, dear me.
Oh.
Only the worst 3% of players chose the blue door. Wow. I'm the best golfer ever. Wait.
Oh.
Well, I did just turn it off for this, so that.
And all your coworkers are gone.
No,
so.
you're right. I have no friends.
That dead rat did better than you.
Objectively ranked better than me. Excellent. Compete against others to improve your career. Wait, no, come back. I was enjoying that. Can I rate you higher now?
Good old Neil.
This is probably like all of the people that worked on the game.
Oh, probably.
Hold on. No, come back. Okay. 98.9% of players are more attractive than probably. Oh, all right then. I'm gonna go rank you again.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please. Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some play testing. You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you? Perfect.
Sure. Is it an FPS? Oh. It's probably going to be an FPS. Or...
In this game, the baby crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective? Be sure to keep notes.
He's just going to shoot forward, isn't he? Best game ever.
You can actually get an achievement for playing this for 4 hours.
Oh my god.
And it gets steadily worse. Just saying.
It's like, this is actually family life right here. This is what it's like to have kids. So if anybody's considering it, I'm an expert at this, having not ever had one. So...
I've read books. I've seen many a movie. And
I've read books where there are people who are in fact parents, but they're usually elves or something.
True,
you know?
Yeah.
I realize I'm kind of shouting now because the game's so loud.
Oh, God.
I can actually turn this part down when we get to the... Nah, burn.
And that's also parent life, from what I understand. Sometimes you just gotta let them bird.
Bastard. Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me? Because if it's the latter, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out. I'm done. It's over. Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game? Just to ease the pain. Let's see. Okay. What do we have here?
Is it just going to start something random from my Steam library?
Yes. This seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
Millie Dragon Age.
Oh, that'd be good. Yeah. Do, 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 do.
Well, Stanley, is this any better? At last,
yes.
The one thing you've always desired. A game I had absolutely nothing to do with. Is it enough? Tell me that, Stanley. Will it ever be enough? Well, I'll say this. I'm done making things for you. From now on, I will only create to fulfill a greater artistic purpose. Watch this, Stanley. I'm going to build a house.
What? Where?
This will go here. No, here. And then...
Oh, there it is. I was like, I could hear it, but I couldn't see it.
Does it need? Yes, of course. And just to finish it all off, yes, it's complete. I made this, Stanley. Look at it. Gaze upon my work of art and feel ashamed at your own inadequacy.
I have never made anything this glorious in Planet Coaster in my life.
You've only gotten half the experience. Please, step inside and make yourself comfortable.
It looks very cozy.
I like this whole place is just, I quite like this. I just want to stay here. Still can't jump, though.
Flowers in the garden? It's very, very
nice. Yeah, that's very pleasant. There's a red one over there. I'd like to go pick it, except I can't jump. And the trees and the... all right.
Oh,
isn't it
nice
grand?
And
isn't it perfect? Yes. It could only be better if... Wait, that's it. We must rebuild it out of diamond. Diamond everything. Yes. Come along, Stanley. We have to go mining.
I don't even know what this game is. I can pick the red flower now.
Oh, no, you gotta look for diamond.
No, flower.
Diamond. He wants a diamond house. You don't want to do something for the poor narrator?
I jumped off of
him.
I literally killed myself to get away from this guy.
He was so sad about it. You hurt his feelings about the game. The least you can do is find some diamonds with him.
I didn't manage to play his baby game properly.
You didn't. You let the
for
baby
4
burn.
hours.
So insensitive, really. I'm seeing a new side of you.
How do you know this hasn't been me all along?
Plot twist.
Right. It looks like it's going to get a bit dark. Have you brought a light?
Can I jump?
I don't think so.
I have no torch. Ooh. Can anybody tell me, is this actually what playing Minecraft is like? Because I've never played it. Maybe I should just give it a look at some point.
No. This is far more open-ended than I had in mind. I'm looking for something more narrow and linear. Something that makes you feel utterly irrelevant. This won't do at all. 1 out of 5. Even the diamonds couldn't save this one. Okay, new game.
Oh.
I think you found a zombie.
I literally found one of the, what are they called? Creepers?
Creepers, yeah.
Right when... Could I have gotten down to the zombie? Yes!
Yes! I don't even know what this game is, but I love it.
This is the best game ever.
No way out. Listening to me talk. Oh, it's inspired. I couldn't have done it any better myself. What is this game even supposed to be? I can't figure it out. Okay, now I'm curious.
I was dying for you to see this part.
What the hell this is?
This is gorgeous, is what this is.
It's so good.
Can I get on the elevator and everything?
For those of you who don't know, this is Portal.
Oh yeah, I guess we should probably...
Critical thinking, Stanley. Your forte.
I feel so good right now.
Buttons.
Genius.
Yeah, I guess we probably should say that, although for the 1% of gamers who never played it.
Yeah.
No, actually, you know what? I think
Oh.
that's plenty. I really don't care much to see you stumble through any more of these games. And
Screw you.
Oh. Oh my god. What did you do?
I thwart GLaDOS at every turn.
GLaDOS and narrator might get along or not.
Filing cabinets. Well, I think you might have a bit of a power struggle going on there.
A little bit. You broke the game.
Ah! Oh god. I don't even... What did I just
I think you fell.
do? I guess I must
That was
have.
crazy.
Okay, Here I am in the dark with choices. Oh god.
Hello? Narrator? He's so mad at you, he's not even talking to you.
I don't think he can find me.
Yeah.
423. Wait, what was I? 427?
427.
Okay.
Oh, I see a light at the... Oh, I thought there was someone in there. Hello?
Oh, it won't let me in. Yeah, but you see, they use that kind of stuff to guide you, and even in an open world game, you always go towards lit things or brightly colored things.
Yes.
I learned that trying to learn more about game theory stuff, which I know maybe one small thing about, which is that people always go towards lights. This is fun. Are there buttons?
You do love buttons.
I do. Buttons are almost my favoriteest thing.
It's your professional job, the button pushing.
Oh, yes.
Well, does not look like... Is that a blue screen of death, or...
That's keep running into those.
Yikes.
Okay, I guess there's...
Maybe you don't go towards the light in this...
That would be subverting my expectations.
It would. Maybe that's just what he wanted you to believe.
Ah, that's a double backstab. Nope, I've lost what I was trying to say.
A quad stab? Quad stab?
It's like, oh.
Oh, what'd you do?
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now.
Can I get a
I
portal?
wonder if he's happy with his choice, and if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end, to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon.
The end.
I can wait.
Like, did he just channel King Haggard for a second?
Oh my god.
The end will be the same. I can wait.
I can...
I love The Last Unicorn. I think that might have been a reference to that, because that sounded exactly like him for a second. Okay, things are
That's
different.
when he's looking into her eyes, and he's like, I can wait.
Yep.
This is different.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
But
Where...
everything's
What?
different.
You go around the corner? Oh, you do. Oh my god, that's weird.
Oh.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Now I don't know what to do. Oh, okay, I'll do this time anyway.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Whiteboard manager. Rip Franz?
What happened to Franz?
I don't know. I thought maybe it was the Fonz at first. And it's like, rest in peace, the Fonz. Mergers, legal. Whiteboards. Get Chris out of the broom closet. See, that's what I mean. Is everybody just came through this exact same thing before, and they all just went in the broom closet like I did.
Yep. Because how could you resist the broom closet? It's literally my favorite place in the game.
Well, yes. I mean, Portal's my favorite place in the game.
That's also true.
I shall avoid the broom closet.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Haven't done it yet. They're not getting yelled at. It's always suspicious.
That's a good sign.
Sometimes when I'm not getting yelled at, I end up...
Hey,
But Stanley just couldn't do it.
blown
He
up.
considered the possibility of facing his boss. Admitting he had left his post during work hours, he might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all? None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever
Right.
he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground.
Ooh.
Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley
Excellent.
marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the
why is he doing that?
strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking?
That's probably a good
Now
question.
the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange.
That's
I'm
deep.
dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd, and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself? Believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life.
Which is to say,
Now, hearing the voice
not
speak
much.
these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a
no.
moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he
guess.
could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back,
Oh, now I want
the
a nap.
fresh air of the world outside this one. Let me wake up,
Relaxing.
he thought to himself.
Time to
I'm
wake
through
up.
with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please.
I was very happy
It's all
pushing
I
buttons.
I want my
You're very
apartment
good at it.
Hmm.
and my wife and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine.
I'm normal, and so is everybody else.
Okay.
The end?
Maybe? Oh.
Stanley began
Yay!
screaming. Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black.
Oh my God, poor Stanley.
This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
Oh, Mariella.
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what
now
is
I'm going to
real
go press
and
buttons.
what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
Go press buttons, lady.
Maybe she'll manage the people who press buttons.
Oh.
The end.
The end is it. The end is the end is the end is it.
Never is the end. Never.
Oh no. Oh dear me. What more is there? Do you think that there's... Okay, without obviously giving anything away, is there a significant amount more possibilities, or is it just a few more things?
There's a couple more.
But like good solid
places.
ones?
Yeah, good solid ones.
All right, so let's leave this episode here. Feel free to like or comment, and if you want random updates from my little world of art and gaming, subscribe. If you enjoy what I do and are interested in helping the channel out, check out my Patreon. Big thank you to my current patrons. That's all for now. Bye.